The time is 2300 hours. Is this frequency in use? It is now. Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Aurora Net for April the 8th, 2024. This net meets daily at 2300 hours UTC on this frequency of 7100 kilohertz. There's an alternate frequency, if this one's being interfered with, of 7120 kilohertz. Net manager is Todd, Victor Echo 7 Golf Bravo Oscar, and he can be contacted at his email at VE7 Golf Bravo Oscar at telus.net. Net control today is Victor Alpha 6 Charlie Hotel Kilo. My name is Chuck, and I am located in Donalda, Alberta. This is a phone and CW net. All stations are welcome to check in. Stations in the continental U.S. may check in on CW only, as your band for phone ends at 7125. Further information about this net can also be searched for Canadian Aurora Net and your favorite browser. And there's also the evening portion of the Aurora Net that takes place Sunday evening at 9:30 Central Time on this frequency of 7100 kilohertz as well. Is there any emergency or priority traffic for the net? Are there any health and welfare reports or words of silent keys? Are there any announcements for the net? Are there any relay stations on frequency today?
Oh, Victor Echo 5, Bravo Sure.
Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra. A couple things, Brent. That email you sent me, I have one word, wow. And today I heard you calling Romeo Whiskey 1 Alpha, over.
What is Romeo Whiskey 1 Alpha?
Weren't you on 15 meters this morning?
Yes, it was.
Well, that was a station you were calling, and I heard him finish up with you, and then I called him.
Oh, just a minute. Oh, yeah, Romeo Whiskey 1 Alpha. Yeah, I did contact him just a second. I just bunch of junk in the way here. Yeah, Russia. Believe it or not, I worked 17 and 15. 10 contacts this morning during the solar eclipse. Those bands, zero noise level. Talked to where the heck a whole bunch of the United States, Russia, Slovenia, Northern Ireland, and one other one over in Europe. Yeah, it didn't appear that the solar eclipse was affecting the bands much, QSL.
Yeah, roger that. Up and down a lot here at this end, but other than that, it was kind of interesting. All right, we'll get on here, and thanks for being there, Brent. Let's see. So are there any more relay stations on this frequency?
Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. I'll be around if you really need me.
All right, Steve. Maybe we will. We don't know. We'll have to see how things go by. One more call for relay stations. All right, then we'll just make do with what we have. Portable, too much talking today. Portable and mobile stations only at this time.
VE7 Delta Hotel Portable.
VE7 Delta Hotel Portable. Good evening. Afternoon.
Good afternoon, and nothing for you today.
And nothing for us is good. Thanks for checking in. The afternoon the Aurora Net is calling mobile and portable. Well, VE5 BMS, I'm not sure, but you can try a couple portable and mobiles and see if there's any more.
Okay, thanks for that, Chuck. Victor Echo 5, Bravo Share Relay with the Aurora Net, and we're looking for mobile and portable check-ins.
Victor Echo 6, Whiskey Golf Bravo.
Victor Echo 6, Whiskey Golf Bravo. Good afternoon, Walter.
Good afternoon. We're mobile going into town. The big 15-kilometer run. Anyway, there was somebody doing code there, I thought, before me. So anyway, no traffic. Thank you.
Okay, pretty late to my station, but we've got you in the log mobile. Anyone else, mobile and portable for the Aurora Net? Go ahead, relay.
Roger, roger, roger.
Oh, we will indeed. Thank you very much for that.
Relay Victor Yankee 1 call Mike here in the log. Sorry about that, Jerry. You know, obviously hear me. I can't hear you. My apologies. And Victor Echo 6 from Romeo Lima Zulu. And I believe that's Rob, right? Okay, I knew that, Ron. Thanks for the relay. Do appreciate it. Any other mobiles and portables for the Aurora Net?
Victor Echo 7, Papa Delta X-ray mobile.
Okay, there was Victor Echo 6 and you faded off. I think it's going to be one of those days. Try it again. Any relays on that mobile or portable?
Victor Echo 7.
Relay, there was a Victor Echo 7 in there.
Oh, I'm distinctly heard Victor Echo 6, but we'll take the Victor Echo 7. Try it again.
Victor Echo 7, Papa Delta X-ray mobile. Hi, Jason.
Well, this isn't working out very well for my QTH. Victor Echo 6 here, Charlie Lima. Take over. Victor Echo 5, Bravo 0.
I'll try, Brent. He's really light to me. Victor Echo 7 station. Try it again.
Papa Delta X-ray. Papa Delta X-ray. South Vancouver.
I got Victor Echo 7 Delta something X-ray. Is that correct?
Papa Pacific DX. Papa Delta X-ray. Over.
Relay, go ahead.
This is Victor Echo 7, November Romeo Oscar. The call sign is Victor Echo 7, Papa Delta X-ray. Do you have any traffic?
QRU. Thanks for the relay. 7-3.
It's QRU, and thank you for the relay. Victor Echo 7, November Romeo Oscar, back to net control.
Roger, roger. Victor Echo 7, Romeo November Oscar. And the call was Victor Echo 7, Papa Delta X-ray, Brent.
Victor Echo 7, Papa Delta X-ray. All right, thanks for that. I'm still going to turn it back over to you, Steve. You've got a better chance at it, I think. Victor Echo 5, Bravo 0.
Roger, Brent. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, relay for the afternoon, the Aurora Net. Looking for portables and mobiles, over.
Victor Alpha 6, Bravo Mike Kilo, portable.
Victor Alpha 6, Bravo Mike Kilo, go ahead.
Yeah, very good afternoon to everybody on frequency. You got no traffic from Calgary here.
Roger, no traffic. Thanks very much. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, relay for the Aurora Net, looking for portables and mobiles. Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Hotel Kilo, back to you, Chuck.
Relay.
Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, thank you very much for that. Yeah, BC is pretty hard to copy today. It could be a tough one. We'll see. Thanks anyway, Steve. All right, we'll try one more call and then we'll move into the regular roll call. Are there any more portable mobile stations at this time only?
Relay.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, check Kilo 7 Echo Whiskey on CW. Go ahead. K7 Echo Whiskey is no traffic.
All right, Kilo 7 Echo Whiskey, sorry I couldn't hear you at all, but we got you in the log with no traffic.
All right, this is Victor Alpha 6,
Charlie Hotel Kilo, net control today for the Aurora Net. Moving into Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and parts east. Stations in Saskatchewan, Manitoba for the Aurora Net, please come now.
Charlie.
Victor Echo 5, Sugar Whiskey Lima, good afternoon.
I'm sorry I got in before my brother and said, I have no traffic. Good evening, Chuck.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, there was a bit of a gaggle there. That's okay. The other stations, please call.
Victor Echo 5, Sierra, Romeo, Sierra.
Victor Echo 5, Sierra, Romeo, Sierra. Good evening.
Good evening. You're good Ken Ober in Maidstone, Saskatchewan today. No traffic.
Back to you.
Yeah, and you're 5-8 today. Your signals seem to be pretty good that way. I'm still calling stations, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East.
Victor Echo 5, Papa Kilo.
Victor Echo 5, Papa Kilo with a good signal. Good afternoon, evening.
Your signal's good. You're keeping 5, maybe a little bit 10 over 9 here in Saskatoon from a remote station. We have no traffic for the net. Have a great night. V5 Papa Kilo car.
All right, V5 Papa Kilo, thank you very much for no traffic. Any more stations, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East for the Aurora Net?
V5 Kilo Charlie.
V5 Kilo Charlie. Good afternoon, Ken.
Good afternoon. It's an interesting day. Spent a little time on the radio. Never saw anything change here as far as the flip concerned. We were overcast. And I never even noticed the outside light conditions change. And then maybe about a half an hour, 3/4 an hour after the event was supposed to have taken place, the sun came out, so there you go. And I never noticed anything fantastic with conditions on HF on the various different bands either. But there you go. It was a big event if you were in the right place. But for lots of it, it didn't make a whole lot of difference. Besides PT.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. No difference out here, but if you were in the line of totality, that was probably a pretty cool event. I saw some on NASA station. Thank you very much for that, Ken. Are there any more stations, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East? Aurora Net.
V5, Bravo, Whiskey, Sierra.
Victor Echo 5, Bravo, Whiskey, Sierra. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck, and hi to Ken, Brent, and everyone that's on. Also, please check in Jim, E5, Juliet, November. With no traffic, and Brent had an interesting day. Worked the 737 cargo jet flying over Kansas there at 35,000 feet. They have the phone radio installed there, and he said he wants to make use of it. No further traffic, over.
Yeah, that's always fun to work the airlines. I've worked, I think, 3 or 4 in my time as a ham, and it's always fun.
Roger. Have a good afternoon, Chuck. 7-3.
All right, thank you, and I got you both on the paper. Afternoon, or the Aurora Net. It's hard to get rid of saying that. The Aurora Net is still calling stations Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East.
Lima Whiskey Whiskey.
Victor Echo 5, Lima Whiskey. Good evening.
No traffic. 7-3.
And no traffic from your station, 7-3. There was a few others unacknowledged. Please call.
V5 Ocean, no traffic.
V5 Ocean with no traffic. How are things today?
Oh, we didn't get much of a difference here. We got a little edge of the sun, and then a cloud come over, and we couldn't see anything at all.
Yeah, that's always the case. Well, there might be another time. We'll have to wait 20 more years. Hi. All right, thank you very much for that. Any more stations, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East for the Aurora Net?
Relay, by the time, I think that's Team 4. But I, of course, can't remember them all.
I've seen some partials, but not a total, so that would have been pretty interesting. Thank you very much for that. Are there any more stations, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East, for the Aurora Net? Oh, real light one, V5 DMS?
Roger. Victor Echo 4, Victor 2. Good afternoon, Ralph. All right, we've got you in the log with no further traffic, and I'll tell everyone I took the solar filter off, and I was able to see it, and it was quite underwhelming due to location. Back to net control, Victor. Go 5 for 0.
All right, thank you very much. We'll try a couple calls and then I'll probably pass it back to you. Are there any more stations for the Aurora Net, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, or parts east?
Victor Echo 5, Delta Whiskey.
Victor Echo 4, Uniform Tango, good evening. And no traffic from Winnipeg, thank you. I think I heard another station under Echo, Victor Echo. Is there another one there?
Victor Echo 5, Delta Whiskey Bravo.
Victor Echo 5, Delta Whiskey Bravo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon from Lloydminster. No traffic to report and no cloud cover here this afternoon when things are happening. Chuck, there was a relay in there.
Oh, I did not hear. Go ahead.
Station that was relaying, go ahead. Oh, sounds like he's gone. Sorry, Chuck.
Oh, that's okay. V5 VMS, did you catch that?
Negative.
No, I didn't think so. All right, well, they can always come back. We're here for a bit of time yet. So, all right, well, Brent, you want to give a couple calls, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East, and then we'll move on?
Okay, will do. Victor Echo 5, we'll make sure I relay with your Aurora Net. We're looking for check-ins. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East. Okay, had a few in there. Victor Echo 4, Hotel Echo, won that one. Good afternoon, Gord.
Good afternoon. I'm on the way today anyway. I have no traffic. Thanks to the guys for doing that. I always appreciate it. Over.
Oh, no problem. That's what we're here for, and we appreciate you taking the time to check, even if you had to hustle. And there was a station under Gord. Go ahead. Victor Echo 4, Sugar, India. Good afternoon, Tom. QRU is allowed. Thanks for that, and I'm glad I wasn't the only one healing the way I did. All right, there was another station, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East for the Aurora Net.
Now VE4 Bravo Alpha Echo.
Victor Echo 4, Bravo Alpha Echo. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Brent. Nothing for the net, just one for the count. Another nice day. VE4 VA.
Yep, thanks for that, Mike. Yeah, it is a beautiful day out there. The Aurora Net is looking for check-ins. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East.
V5 Victor Golf.
Victor Echo 5, Victor Golf. Good afternoon, Garth.
Good afternoon. I have no traffic for net.
No traffic for the net. And you got any snow left?
No, it's all gone now.
Yeah, Roger. Thanks for that, Garth, and have a great week. Anyone else left? Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East before we move on. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Give that a whirl there, Steve. Victor Echo 5, Bravo 0.
Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, relay for the Aurora Net. Looking for Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and East. Come now. Aurora Net, looking for check-ins. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, and East. VA6, Charlie Hotel Kilo, Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. I heard nothing.
And I think you're correct, Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Thank you very much for that. If there's any stragglers, they can come back at another time. The Aurora Net, are there any portables or mobiles, any portable or mobile stations wanting to check in at this time? Well, portables and mobiles know that they can check in at any time anyway. All right, the Aurora Net is moving into Alberta stations south of Calgary.
Victor Alpha 6, United Victor.
Victor Alpha 6, United Victor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. You're 20 over 9 at my location here in Lethbridge. Good signal.
Yeah, you're not too bad up here either. Solid 9, great audio.
Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
All right, you too. Any more stations south of Calgary for the Aurora Net?
Victor Alpha 6, Alpha Romeo India.
Victor Alpha 6, Alpha Romeo India. Good evening, afternoon, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, good afternoon, Chuck. No traffic from North Lethbridge, 7-3.
All right, thank you very much for that. Aurora Net calling stations south of Calgary to the border.
Juliet, Zulu, November.
Zulu, November, good afternoon.
Yeah, very good afternoon, Victor Echo 6, Juliet, Zulu, November. Also Victor Echo 6, Hotel India Lima, clear traffic from Fort McLeod.
All right, nice signals from Fort McLeod today. I will eventually learn everybody's name, but right now it still is up in the air because I don't use computer logging, so there you go. There was a few other stations south of Calgary. Please call again.
Victor Echo 6, Charlie Kilo Yankee.
Victor Echo 6, Charlie Kilo Yankee. Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon, Chuck. I have no traffic from Medicine Hat today. 7-3, have a good night.
All right, thank you. Great signals from the south today. Any more stations south of Calgary, all the way to the border for the Aurora Net?
Victor Echo 6, Alpha Golf Hotel.
Victor Echo 6, Alpha Golf Hotel. Good evening.
Good evening, Chuck. My name is Blair. I'm in Lethbridge. I have no traffic. Over.
Well, thank you very much for that, Blair. I can put the name beside the call sign. I was jotting them down the other day, but of course it's on the other end of the table and I can't reach it. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Is there any more stations south of Calgary for the Aurora Net?
Victor Echo 6, Lima Alpha Yankee.
Victor Echo 6, Lima Alpha Yankee. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jim. Brian from Pincher Creek. No traffic.
And Brian from Pincher Creek, very good. I've told you before, I just think that's one of the nicest parts of Alberta down there, other than a little gust of wind occasionally. Thanks for checking in. Any more stations south of Calgary for the Aurora Net?
Victor Echo 6, Bravo Golf Romeo.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo Golf Romeo. Nice signal. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yep, Barry here in Lethbridge, and I got a lot of noise here, but that's not unusual. No traffic.
Oh, well, I hate to say I'm glad you have it, because normally I have it continually, and it seems a little quieter today, so thanks for taking some of my noise away.
Anytime, but you can have it back.
Oh, I'll probably have it sooner than later. Thank you very much for that. Aurora Net still calling stations south of Calgary. Are there any more stations south of Calgary for the Aurora Net? All right, moving into Calgary and area.
Victor Echo 6, November Alpha Yankee.
Victor Alpha 6, November Alpha Yankee. Good afternoon.
That was Victor Echo 6, November Alpha Yankee, and it's all good here. QRU, Northwest Calgary, 7-3.
All right, 7-3. I'm going to invent something that when the radio hears call signs, it displays it on a screen. That would be pretty cool. Thanks very much for that. Calling stations, Calgary and area.
Victor Alpha 6, Radio Papa.
Victor Echo 6, Romeo Papa. Good afternoon. Victor Echo 6, go ahead.
Victor Alpha 6, Radio Papa.
Victor Alpha 6, Romeo Papa. Good afternoon. Sorry about that.
No traffic, thanks.
And no traffic from your station. Thank you. There was a really light one under Romeo Papa. Could you try again?
Victor Echo 6, Alpha.
Victor Echo 6, was that Alpha Oscar?
Yeah, Victor Echo 6, Alpha. Here 60 watts on an untuned vertical.
Well, that's not bad for 60 watts on a vertical today. Over.
Happy.
Okay, thank you very much for checking in. Aurora Net still calling stations, Calgary and area.
Victor Echo 6, Tango Whiskey Papa.
Victor Echo 6, Tango Whiskey Papa. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. No traffic from Calgary. Nice day down here today. Have a good afternoon.
So far, so good. Thanks for taking time to check in today. The Aurora Net calling stations, Calgary and area.
Victor Alpha 6, Whiskey Charlie Mobile.
Victor Alpha 6, Whiskey Charlie Mobile. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody on the net. No traffic from Calgary.
And you are 5-6 from Calgary in the mobile.
Thank you. Nice to have a good signal report.
Yeah, it's really good. Good punchy audio also. Aurora Net still calling stations, Calgary and area.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo Papa GH recheck.
The recheck standby, Victor Echo 6, Bravo Papa, and again please?
Victor.
Bravo Papa Victor, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. This is the best I've ever heard you at 5.9. Clear audio, no static.
Oh, that's great, John. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're pretty clear too. So there you go. Recheck. Go again.
This is VA6 Alpha Golf Hotel. I'm using my portable rig, and I have nothing to say except your signal is just moving over.
Well, thank you very much. Your portable's not sounding too bad either. They're at good conditions today.
Roger. Go ahead.
All right, thank you for that. Victor 6 Charlie Hotel Kilo, calling Calgary and area for the Aurora Net.
V6 Mike Tango.
V6 Mike Tango, holy smokers, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. V6 Mike Tango, no traffic, over.
Yeah, you've sure got the audio on that tweaked to perfection.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Thanks for that. I'm still looking for stations, calling stations, Calgary and area, Aurora Net. Victor Echo 6 Sierra Charlie Lima, couple for Calgary, and we'll see, and then we'll move on.
Roger. Victor Echo 6 Sierra Charlie Lima, relay for the Aurora Net, looking for check-ins, Calgary and area. Check-ins for the Aurora Net, Calgary and area. Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Hotel Kilo. I think you got them all, Chuck.
Yeah, apparently it sounds like it. All right. Are there any portable mobile stations at this time for the Aurora Net? Hearing nothing, we'll be moving on. Calgary to Edmonton, stations for the Aurora Net. Calgary to Edmonton.
Juliet Romeo.
A bunch of you there. The station ending in Romeo.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet Romeo.
It's Bill in Ripstone. No traffic, and we'll be following till Alberta's finished.
All right. Thank you very much for that. We got you on the log. The other stations unacknowledged. Please call again.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet Romeo.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet Romeo. Good afternoon, Jim. How are things?
And things are just good over here, Chuck. Hopefully you're the same in Donelda. No traffic from Coronation. Back to you.
Yes, they are. Just fine today. It's a great day, actually. Thanks for checking in, Jim. Was there other stations unacknowledged?
V6 Echo Golf November.
V6 Echo Golf November. Egan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. Everybody else, I have no traffic from near Drayton Valley.
And no traffic from your homestead near Drayton Valley. Thank you very much. There was a few other stations unacknowledged. Please call again.
Victor Alpha 6 Whiskey Lima Tango.
Victor Alpha 6 Whiskey Lima Tango. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. You've got Walt here in Seymour. You got a great sound and signal. Good band conditions today. So it's a pleasure to be able to check into the net. I don't have any traffic, so I will say thanks for the opportunity, and 7-3.
Well, thank you for taking time out of your day to check in. I'm here anyway. It's the check-ins that count, so thanks for that. The Aurora Net's still looking for stations, Calgary to Edmonton.
Victor Echo 5, Romeo Yankee.
Victor Echo 5, Romeo Yankee. Good afternoon.
Sorry about the other turn this day here in Humboldt. And we'll check in QRU all the time for the 5 Bravo India X-ray. Thanks very much for calling in.
Oh, well, thank you very much for jumping in. There's no real formal protocol here.
Well, it's nice to be able to keep it standardized. But anyway, thanks very much for allowing me in. Victor Alpha 6 Charlie Hotel Kilo, you having technical difficulties there, Chuck?
Victor Echo 6 Juliet Whiskey.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet Whiskey, Victor Echo 6 Sierra Charlie Lima, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just wondering if I get in on the board as you talk to Wayne. Victor Alpha 6 Whiskey Charlie, if he's still on frequency.
You go ahead. It looks like Chuck's having some problems.
Victor Alpha 6 Whiskey Charlie, you want to go up here?
Roger, 10, is that okay?
Victor Echo 6 Juliet, Quebec.
Okay, guys, enjoy your QSO. Victor Echo 6 Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for Calgary to Edmonton for the Aurora Net.
Victor Echo 6 Mike Oscar Sierra.
Victor Echo 6 Mike Oscar Sierra, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Sean, just checking in from Calgary. No traffic.
Roger, no traffic, sorry. Missed the foot switch. Victor Echo 6 Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for check-ins. Calgary to Edmonton for the Aurora Net.
Victor Echo 6
Juliet Oscar.
Victor Echo 6 Julia Oxer, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, Steve. Have no traffic out of Black Falls, 7-3.
Roger that. It's Jorgen, is it?
Say again?
Your first name, please.
Sean, Juliet Oscar, Hotel November.
Roger that, Sean. I've typed it in wrong, obviously. Give me your call again, please.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet Oscar.
Oh, I did type it in right then. Okay, thanks, Brett. You want to give it a call? I don't know what happened to Chuck.
Oh, okay, will do. And I've got the preamble handy here if he doesn't make it back. This is Victor Echo 5 Bravo Mike Sierra Relay with the Aurora Net. We're looking for check-ins, Calgary to Edmonton.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet, Quebec.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet, Quebec. Good afternoon, Heinz.
Good afternoon, QRU.
Here at QRU from Edmonton, thanks for that. Anyone else left, Calgary to Edmonton?
No traffic.
Victor Echo 6, Florida Whiskey.
The Victor Echo 6 Florida, fill the call, please.
Florida Whiskey, no traffic from Lloydminster.
Roger, Victor Echo 6 Florida Whiskey. Thanks for that, Dale. Sorry I didn't just kind of drop out on me there. All right, Dave. Calgary to Edmonton for the Aurora Net. Come now.
Yeah, Victor Echo 6 Foxtrot Lima Hotel.
Victor Echo 6 Fox Lima Hotel. How's Dave today?
Oh, I'm doing fine, Brent. Hopefully you're doing all right also. And hello to everybody else on board. Nothing to report from the village of Empress, over.
Yeah, Roger. One of these days I threatened to come down and see you guys. I've lived here all my life and I've never actually been in the town of Empress.
Oh, well, are you in for a treat?
Don't miss Blink or I'll miss it, QSO.
Yeah, don't blink or you probably wish you missed it.
All right, well, we won't pick on you. I lifted up what used to be bigger than Eston, and now it's down to 2 people, so we won't be picking on anybody's population. Thanks for that, Dave, and have a great afternoon. The Aurora Net is looking for check-ins, Calgary to Edmonton.
Victor Echo 6, Delta Hotel
A little bit of a power failure, bumped everything off.
Just 1 sec, Chuck, Victor Echo 6, Delta Hotel Echo. Good afternoon, Brian.
Good afternoon, everyone. I don't have any traffic from the Beaumont area. Back to you.
All right, no traffic from the Beaumont area. Yeah, we picked up a few here, Chuck. Back over to you, Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra. We're still cleaning up Calgary, Edmonton.
All right, I hope that doesn't happen again. We have no control over that, but that was the case. All right, Victor Alpha 6 Charlie Hotel Kilo. Calling stations, Calgary to Edmonton, Aurora Net. Are there any more stations, Calgary to Edmonton for the Aurora Net? All All right, we're going to be moving into the north part of the province, Edmonton and north. For the Aurora
Victor
Net.
Echo 6, Echo Bravo Mike.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo Mike, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No traffic, sir.
All right, no traffic. Good signal. Thank you. Aurora Net's calling stations north of Edmonton to the border.
Victor Alpha 6, Bravo India Oscar.
Victor Alpha 6, Romeo Victor, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. I have no traffic from Edmonton today, thanks.
And thank you. There was another station under Romeo Victor. You're kind of weak. Try it again.
Victor Alpha 6, Bravo India Oscar.
Victor Alpha 6, Bravo India Oscar. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No traffic from the city of Grand Prairie today.
And you came way up there. You 5 and 5. Over.
Roger, Roger. 7-3.
Thank you very much for that. The afternoon the Aurora Net is calling stations Edmonton and north.
Victor Alpha 6, Victor Alpha Mobile.
V5BMS, did you catch that light one?
Roger, did. Victor Alpha 6, Victor Alpha Mobile. Good afternoon, Val.
Good afternoon. Is that no traffic for you? Traffic from Grand Prairie.
Roger, we've got you in the log with no traffic from Grand Prairie and the mobile. Good signal coming my way. Connect control, Victor. Echo 5, Bravo Mike 0.
Yeah, they always come way up on the second try. Thank you very much for the mobile station. The Aurora Net's calling stations Edmonton and north.
Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Whiskey. Good evening. Afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Chuck. Nothing from High Prairie. Thank you.
And thank you. Was there another station calling?
Victor Echo 6, Foxtrot Tango.
Victor Echo 6, Foxtrot Tango. How you doing, Hubert?
Oh, not too bad at all, Chuck. Been outside trying to get some work done, and it's a slow go, but a nice day. I saw the partial eclipse. I went and got my welding helmet with another extra lens in front of it. Gave me about a 20 filter, and it was quite interesting to watch. Over.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen some partials. That's pretty cool stuff for sure. Okay, Hubert, nice to, and don't work too hard, right?
Roger.
All right, thank you for that. Are there any more stations, Edmonton and north, Aurora Net?
VE6 Oscar Alpha Kilo.
VE6 Oscar Alpha Kilo, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Chuck. All is well in the Northeast. You have a good evening. 7-3.
7-3, and thank you very much. I'm glad all is well. Are there any more stations, Edmonton area and north?
Would you take somebody from the south?
I sure would.
Good afternoon, Chuck VA6CHK with no traffic.
Well, I would, Brian, if the price was right.
I see. Are you, by any chance, a member of the Trudeau government?
Oh, absolutely negatory.
Well, then your comment doesn't apply. Carry on. I'll sit here and swill coffee and interject sage advice and commentary when I feel it's necessary.
Well, we will be calling on your sage advice and commentary. Thanks, Brian. You're on the log.
Roger that.
This is Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Hotel Kilo, Aurora Net calling stations Edmonton and north before we move on. Any more stations, Edmonton and north?
Add a CW, Chuck.
Oh, I can't hear them. I have a tone. I have to filter them out. Could you pick them up, please?
Yeah, so who is the CW station checking the Aurora Net? Victor Alpha 7 Bravo Echo Hotel on continuous wave. Any traffic? Okay, thanks for checking. We have you with QRU. You are not even lifting the needle off the pin on my S meter. Carry on, Chuck.
All right, thank you very much, Brian. Let's see. Are there any more stations, Edmonton and north, Aurora Net?
Mobile.
Mobile, go ahead.
VA7 Mike Victor in the mobile. No traffic check.
VA7 Mike Victor. How you doing, Ron?
Doing all right.
right, no problems here.
Well, it's nice to hear you in the mobile there. Take care and drive safely.
You bet, 7-3.
All right, 7-3. Afternoon, Aurora. The Aurora Net still calling stations Edmonton and North. VE5 Bravo Mike Sierra, would you like to do a couple north? And then pass it to Sierra Charlie Lima. And if Brian is so inspired, he could do a couple calls north, and then we'll move on.
Want to open it up to east of the Rockies, too?
That's probably a very good idea.
Okay, will do. Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra, relay with your Aurora Net. We're looking for later missed check-ins anywhere in the province of Alberta.
VA6 Kilo Delta.
Victor Alpha 6, Kitchen Patrol. Good afternoon, Ken.
Yeah, good afternoon, Brent. No traffic from my state.
All right, we've got you in the log with no traffic. Thanks for checking. Good signal today. Any other later missed check-ins anywhere in the province of Alberta with your Aurora Net?
Victor Echo 6, Papa Foxtrot.
Victor Echo 6, Papa Foxtrot. Good afternoon, Angel.
Good afternoon, sir. Happy to report from the Redwater area.
And is commander of the house at home today?
No, she left me on my own. I'm crying. No, she's not here right now.
Okay, well, I just thought I'd ask. And boy, is she in for a surprise when she gets back to you herself.
We'll do that.
All right, thanks for that, Angel. Have a great afternoon. Any other later missed check-ins anywhere in the province of Alberta? Okay, we're going to open this up. The Aurora Net will now take check-ins later missed. Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, East. Last time from this station, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, East for the Aurora Net. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, OBC. Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra.
Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Looking for later missed check-ins east of the Rockies for the Aurora Net.
Victor Echo 5, Uniform Juliet.
Victor Echo 5, Uniform Juliet. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon. And it is here, too. It's really a lovely afternoon. Came in. And no traffic, and I'm all by myself here. The lady of the house is out at the clothesline. Over.
Roger that. Sorry, could I get you to repeat your call one more time?
Victor Echo 5, Uniform Juliet.
Oh, I'm dyslexic. Wrote it down backwards. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for check-ins east of the Rockies for the Aurora Net. Victor Echo 6, X-ray, Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. East of the Rockies, please, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Steve. V6XX for net control, Aurora Net. We're looking for any stations we may have missed east of the Rockies, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, or further east. Any further east of the Rockies for the Aurora Net? Heading heard, VA6CHK. It's all yours, Chuck.
All right, thank you very much, fellas. You all do a great job. This is Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Hotel Kilo. Net control today for the Aurora Net. Are there any stations in Yukon, Northwest Territories, or Alaska? Any stations, Northwest Territories, Yukon, or Alaska? Are there any mobile or portable stations?
Victor Alpha 7, Tango Fox Mobile.
Victor Alpha 7, Tango Foxtrot. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Not too strong in Kitimat, but copyable. No traffic.
Roger that. Yeah, you're not too strong either. I copied you with no traffic. Thanks for checking in. Are there any more mobile or portable stations? Aurora Net. All right, the Aurora Net is going to be moving into British Columbia, Southeast BC, Okanagan, and the Kootenays.
Victor Alpha 7, Lima Golf Romeo.
Victor Alpha 7, Lima Golf Romeo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm QRU.
And QRU is good. Any more stations, Southeast BC, Okanagan, Kootenays?
Victor Echo 7, Juliet Oscar, November.
Victor Echo 7, Juliet Oscar, November. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Nothing to report from Kelowna, and hi to everyone. 7-3.
And 7-3 to you in Kelowna. Southeast BC, Okanagan, Kootenays, Aurora Net.
Victor Echo 7, Papa Bravo Foxtrot.
Bravo, Papa.
Romeo Bravo Papa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No traffic, my station south of there.
And no traffic from your station in Castlegar. Thank you. There was a few other callers there. Please call again.
Victor Echo 7, Papa Bravo Foxtrot.
Victor Echo 7, Papa Bravo Foxtrot. Good afternoon, Frank. How are things?
Good afternoon, Chuck, and I believe Steve is on the side there too, that relay station. You're sounding good here at 5.9 plus, but no problem. I don't know what's going on with the Okanagan. Don't copy you, but you're fine. 5.9 plus with the good audio. Things are looking good here, Chuck, but probably summertime will be in the house. No traffic for the night, sir. 7-3.
All right. Thank you for that. Yeah, location. All right, Frank, take care. Okanagan and Kootenays, Aurora Net.
Victor Alpha 7 Kilo.
Victor Alpha 7 Kilo first. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Greetings from beautiful downtown Wassa. Nothing else to report.
Good old beautiful downtown Wassa. Thank you. Station unacknowledged.
VA7 Echo Bravo.
Victor Echo 7 Echo Bravo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. Yeah, it's been a chilly one today. Barely made 7, but things are looking up. So it's 7-3 and no traffic from Cherryville.
All right, very good. Thank you for checking in. And it'll warm up. You'll see. No problem. Are there any more stations? Southeast BC, Okanagan, Kootenays.
Victor Echo 7 Lima, Juliet Lima.
Victor Echo 7 Lima, Juliet Lima. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon from Revelstoke. It started raining this afternoon, so that's our weather. No traffic.
Well, at least it's not snow. Thanks for checking in. There was a few others unacknowledged. Please call again. Okanagan and Kootenays, Aurora Net.
Victor Alpha 7 Mike Quadrat Hotel.
Oh, two at once. Station ending in Zulu.
Victor Alpha 7 Sierra Zulu. No traffic from Vernon. Thank you.
Victor Alpha 7 Sierra Zulu. No traffic from Vernon. Thank you. And the other station unacknowledged.
Victor Alpha 7 Mike Foxtrot Hotel.
There we go. When they're two together, it's tough. Victor Alpha 7 Mike Foxtrot Hotel. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Nothing for the net from Pritchard. All the best in 73.
All right. Thank you very much for that. And 7-3 to you. Any more stations? Southeast BC, Okanagan, Kootenays.
Victor Echo 7 Echo Zulu India.
Victor Echo 7 Echo Zulu India. How you doing, Bob?
Yeah, good evening, Chuck. We're doing fine here on this end. No traffic for the net, and please check Victor Echo 7 India Golf Bravo. She has nothing. She says hi, and 73 as usual. And, yeah, you got a good signal. You're 5.9 here.
And you also 5.9, and always with good audio. A lot of talking today. All right, nice to hear you guys. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
7-3, Chuck.
7-3. Are there any more stations? Southeast BC, Okanagan, and Kootenays, Aurora Net.
Victor Alpha 7 Victor Whiskey.
Romeo Mike Echo first. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No traffic from Sycamore, 7-3.
And no traffic from Sycamore. Thank you. The other station unacknowledged?
Victor Alpha 7 Victor Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 7 Victor Whiskey. Nothing wrong with your signal. It's just I could hear him, his letters first. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon from Vernon. No traffic.
And no traffic from your station in Vernon's great. Hope you're having a good day. The Aurora Net still calling stations in Southeast BC, Okanagan, Kootenays.
Victor Alpha 7 Alpha Victor.
Victor Alpha 7 Alpha Victor. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon from Calais. I have nothing to the net, 7-3.
And nothing from your station in Kamloops. Signals are fading a bit from there. Any more? Southeast BC, Okanagan, Kootenays, Aurora Net. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Couple to call the Kootenays, please.
Roger. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for check-ins, Aurora Net, Southeast BC, Okanagan, and the Kootenays. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for check-ins, Aurora Net, Southeast BC, Okanagan, and Kootenays. Victor Echo 6XX, Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. You want to give a call for the Okanagan and the Kootenays, Brian?
I can do that. VA6XX for net control. Aurora Net, we're looking for any stations we may have missed. Southeastern British Columbia. I hear nothing. It's all yours, Chuck. VA6CHK, V6XX.
V6XX, thank you very much for that. And Steve also. Yeah, we might have cleared them up. All right. We're going to go into central and northern British Columbia. Aurora Net calling stations, central and northern BC.
Victor Echo 7, Bravo Tango Echo.
Victor Echo 7, Bravo Tango Echo. How you doing, Butch?
Oh, doing good enough, Chuck. I hope you are as well. It's kind of an overcast day here today, but above zero and no precipitation.
Well, that's good. Haven't heard you for a while, so nice to hear you check in.
Yeah, well, springtime, busy out there picking up stuff, Chuck, so we'll probably get on the air a little bit more now. 7-3.
All right, yeah, there's always something to do around your place. All right, Butch, thanks for that. The Aurora Net's calling stations central and northern BC.
VE7 Tango X-Ray Papa.
Victor Echo 7 Tango X-Ray Papa, good afternoon.
Yes, sir, no traffic from Charlie Lake.
And no traffic from your station in Charlie Lake is just fine. Aurora Net's calling stations central and northern British Columbia. V6XX, did you catch that real light one?
He's there. It's a 7 station, and his call ends in echo, I think. The 7, the VE7 or the VA7 attempting to check the Aurora Net. Try it again, please. You're super light.
Cardiac.
Yeah, go ahead.
Charlie Echo, Victor Echo 7 in Canada.
Did somebody say contact?
Relay.
Yeah, go ahead, relay.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 7 Tango Fox Mobile here. It's Bob, Victor Echo 7 Charlie Echo out of Smithers, and he said he's got no traffic.
All right, just give me his suffix again.
Charlie Echo, Charlie Echo.
Just Charlie Echo. I wasn't sure if I was missing a letter there. Thanks very much for that. That's Tony, isn't it?
Roger.
Okay, Tony. And VE7 Charlie Echo with no traffic. Go ahead, Chuck.
All right, thank you very much for that. We have them in the log. The Aurora Net's calling stations central and northern BC.
Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Yankee Lima.
Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Yankee Lima. No trouble hearing you. How you doing?
Very good afternoon. I'm doing very well, and I hope you are as well. Very good afternoon to you, Chuck. Very good afternoon to all on net. No traffic from Williams Lake. Have a great afternoon. 7-3.
All right, great signal from Williams Lake. Thanks for checking in. Was there another station unacknowledged?
Yeah, Victor Echo 7 Echo Delta Tango.
Victor Echo 7 Echo Delta Tango. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Nothing from Terrace. Have a good day. 7-3.
And 7-3 to you. Aurora Net calling stations central and northern British Columbia. Are there any more stations central and northern BC for the Aurora Net? V6XX, would you like to try central and northern, please, and then we'll move on?
Roger that. V6XX for net control. Aurora Net, we're looking for any stations in central or northern British Columbia. Anybody in central or northern British Columbia for the Aurora Net? V7CHK, it's all yours, Chuck.
All right, thank you very much for that. Yeah, if they're not hearing you, they're not there. Are there any mobile and portable stations, mobile or portable stations at this time? Victor Echo 5, Alpha Romeo Juliet. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon from Saskatoon. No traffic here. Back to you.
And no traffic from Saskatoon. Thanks for checking in this afternoon. Are there any more mobile or portables at this time? Aurora Net. Okay, we're going to be moving on into southwest British Columbia, Fraser Valley, Lower Mainland, Sunshine Coast.
Victor Alpha 7, Mike Juliet Sierra.
Victor Alpha 7, Mike Juliet Sierra. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing just fine. Hope you are too. Nothing to report from drizzly downtown Lund. And Brian, yes, I shall be feeding the poor starving pussycats shortly.
I shall be feeding mine as well when the net is over.
And I have one sitting up here shedding fur everywhere.
Yeah. I have a QSL card from a guy in the U.S. someplace, I forget where, and he has 3 Persian cats sleeping on a wicker basket on top of his radio. I think I would not do such a thing. Carry on.
No, that's going to be pretty stinky when that catches on fire in there. Oh, boy. Yeah, okay. Let's see. The Aurora Net still calling station, Southwest BC, Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast.
Victor Alpha 7, Tango Victor.
Victor Echo 7, Tango Victor. Bruce, good afternoon.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 7, Tango Victor, doing an awesome job. And Brian, you can never, ever stop helping out on the net. I always have you 20 to 25 over. But if you're running there at 150,000 watts, it sure does a good job.
Oh, it's purely propagation, Bruce. Mike and I, VA7MJS, on 75 meters at night some years ago, we used to sit there and turn our power down as far as it would go with just the exciter, and we'd get down somewhere around 5 watts, and we'd come down from 20 over 9 to about a 9 or something like that. Just a marvelous path. But the path it's all in the path.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you, you're loud and proud all the time to me.
Well, you should talk to the provincial government, and maybe they'll give you some sort of a financial reward for having to listen to me.
There you go. You'll be sending me a huge check. Okay, thanks, Brian. And back to that.
All right, this is Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Hotel Kilo, net control today for the Aurora Net. There was a bunch of more stations, Southwest BC, Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast.
Victor Echo 7 Sierra, Foxtrot Whiskey.
Victor Echo 7 Sierra, Fox Whiskey first. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Chuck from Richmond. We have no traffic from a rainy afternoon.
Well, I've had many of those rainy afternoons also, so thank you very much. Hotel Delta, Quebec, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. No traffic for you today. Just watching the eclipse thing on the NASA channel.
Yeah, I looked at that too. Some of that was pretty interesting. They got some absolutely fantastic pictures. To see those promenades like that was quite something.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, carry on, sir.
All right, thank you very much for that. Afternoon, Aurora Net calling Southwest BC, Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast.
Victor Echo 7, X-Ray, Whiskey Alpha.
Station ending in Alpha, again, please.
Victor Echo 7, X-Ray, Whiskey Alpha.
Victor Echo 7, X-Ray, Whiskey Alpha, little digital there. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Chuck. No traffic.
And no traffic. Thank you very much for that. Are there any more stations, Southwest BC, Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast for the Aurora Net?
Victor Echo 7, Charlie, Tango Hotel.
Victor Echo 7, Charlie, Tango Hotel. Good afternoon.
And good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to the net. No traffic.
And no traffic from your station. Thank you. There was other stations there. Please call.
Victor Echo 7, Tango Echo Tango.
Hotel Kilo.
Victor Echo 7, Tango Echo Tango first. Good afternoon.
Roger. No traffic from Chuck and North Van.
Ask him what his name is, Chuck.
Can I get the name on that call, please?
No traffic from Chuck and North Van. Chuck. After ours. Okay.
I didn't copy.
His name is Chuck.
Oh, well, there you go. Chuck. Oh, it's been a long day. There was another station unacknowledged in the southwest BC. Please call again.
Victor Alpha Hotel Kilo.
There you go. Victor Alpha 7, Alpha Hotel Kilo. Thank you for your patience. Good afternoon.
No problem. That's one thing I have in supply, and I have no traffic from Whistler.
And no traffic from your station in Whistler is just great. Are there any more stations southwest BC for the Aurora Net?
Victor Echo 7, Charlie, November Zulu.
Victor Echo 7, Charlie, November Zulu in the crowd. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon. We have no traffic here today. Thank you.
And thank you. The other stations unacknowledged.
Victor Alpha 7, Lima Alpha Sierra.
Victor Alpha 7, Lima Alpha Sierra. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you're coming in pretty weak, but I'm hearing you. No traffic from a cold and rainy North Delta.
And no traffic from cold and rainy West Delta. Well, I'm sorry about that. We'll move some of our sunshine out your way. Thanks for taking time to check in. Are there any more stations southwest BC? Aurora Net.
D7 X-Ray Golf.
Victor Echo 7 X-Ray Golf. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Chuck. Jerry and Karamias with nothing for the net.
All right, nothing for the net from Karamias. Are there any more stations southwest BC for the Aurora Net?
Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Lima Sierra.
Station ending in Sierra. Again, please.
Victor Alpha 7, Romeo Lima Sierra. No traffic. It's Robert in White Rock.
Victor Echo 7, Romeo Lima Sierra. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No traffic here in South Surrey, White Rock.
And I copy no traffic, South Surrey and White Rock. Thank you very much. Are there any more stations? Let's see, Southwest BC, Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast.
Victor Alpha 7, Papa Tango.
Victor Alpha 7, Papa Tango. Sean, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. No traffic from Sardis. Thank you, sir.
All right, Bud, thank you. Talk to you soon. Are there any more stations, Southwest BC, for the Aurora Net?
Victor Echo 7, Sierra Echo 9.
Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Give a couple calls to Southwest BC and then pass it around and we'll move on.
Roger that, Chuck. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for check-ins for the Aurora Net. Southwest
7,
BC, Lower Mainland, Sunshine Coast. Check-ins, Southwest BC, Lower Mainland, and the Sunshine Coast.
Victor Echo 7, Mike Golf Uniform.
Victor Echo 7, Mike something uniform, sorry.
Victor Echo 7, Mike Golf Uniform.
Got it now. Victor Echo 7, Mike Golf Uniform. Go ahead.
No traffic from North Vancouver. Thanks.
Roger the no traffic. Thanks for checking in. There was a relay in there?
This is Victor Echo 7, November Romeo Oscar. I was going to pass you his call sign. Victor Echo 7, Mike Golf Uniform. You got it?
Roger. I got it. Thanks very much. Do you have any traffic?
Negative. No traffic from Victoria.
Roger the no traffic from Victoria. Have a great day. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for check-ins. Southwest BC, Lower Mainland, and the Sunshine Coast.
Victor Echo 7, Bravo Delta, Quebec.
Victor Echo 7, Bravo Delta, Quebec. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You're only about 5 and 7 here, but no traffic.
Roger the no traffic. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Victor Echo 6, XX, Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. You want to give that a couple calls, Brian?
Okay, we can do that. V6XX4 net control. Aurora Net, we're looking for further lower mainland Fraser Valley or Sunshine Coast. Okay, the Victor Echo 7, you're really light. Your call sign ended in Mike, I think. Too light. Can anybody give me a hand with that? India Echo, Mike. Thank you for that. Any traffic, India Echo, Mike? No traffic I got without any difficulty. Thanks very much for the help with the call. The Aurora Net is looking for further lower mainland Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast.
Victor Echo 7 Kilo Juliet Romeo.
A7KJ NNR. Good afternoon, Phil. Anything for us?
Yeah, good afternoon, Brian. No traffic, but Ian, VE7 Hotel Sierra, says hi from Calgary.
Oh, really? Ian is in Calgary. Well, good afternoon to you, Ian. Be careful of all the crazy drivers.
He says, Roger, Roger.
I'll bet he does. Thanks for that. I put Hotel Sierra in the log as well. Thanks for that, Phil. V6XX for the Aurora Net, we're looking for further lower mainland Fraser Valley or Sunshine Coast. Okay, back to you, Chuck. VA6CHK, V6XX.
V6XX, thank you very much for that. V6 Sierra Charlie Lima, thank you very much. Are there any stations left in southwest BC for the Aurora Net? Are there any mobile or portable stations? All right, the Aurora Net is moving into Vancouver Island, stations north of Nanaimo, including Haida Gwaii.
Victor Alpha 7 Lima Alpha Papa Luigi, Campbell River.
Victor Alpha 7 Lima Alpha Papa Luigi, my friend, how are you today?
Aye, my old son. Top of the afternoon to you, sir. Tip of the hat to your missus too. Hi to Brian out there and all the other helpers you have. We appreciate your service. Thank you, sir. VA7 LEP.
All right, thank you, Lou. It's always a pleasure to hear from you. Are there any more stations, Vancouver Island, north of Nanaimo, including Haida Gwaii?
Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Juliet Papa.
Victor Echo 7 Romeo Juliet Papa. How you doing, Bob?
Victor Alpha 7 Romeo Juliet Papa. We're doing quite fine. It's rainy and windy here, and it is getting rid of that pollen. Otherwise, I have no traffic, Chuck, and 7-3, VA7 RJP.
All right, sorry about the VA7, VE7. We have to get some way to distinguish them rapidly. Thanks for that, Bob. It's always nice to hear you.
7-3, Chuck.
Take care, 7-3. The Aurora Net's calling stations north of Nanaimo, including Haida Gwaii, Vancouver Island.
Victor Alpha 7 Hotel Uniform Mike.
Victor Alpha 7 Hotel Uniform Mike, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. No traffic from Quadra Island.
And no traffic from Quadra Island is good, thank you. Calling stations, Vancouver Island, north of Nanaimo, up to Haida Gwaii.
Victor Alpha 7 Delta Golf Sierra.
Victor Alpha 7 Delta Golf Sierra, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. It's Don in Campbell River here. I have no traffic, even though it's a rainy one here. 7-3, Chuck.
All right, Don, thanks very much for that. You take care and try not to get too moldy in the damp. Are there any more stations, Vancouver Island, north of Nanaimo? Are there any more stations north of Nanaimo, including Haida Gwaii, for the Aurora Net? Are there any stations anywhere, Vancouver Island?
Victor Echo 7 Echo Alpha.
Victor Echo 7 F Echo Alpha Echo Oscar Alpha, is that correct?
No, it's just Echo Alpha. No traffic.
All right, we got you that time, and no traffic from your station. Thank you. This is a general call. Any stations anywhere, Vancouver Island, for the Aurora Net.
Victor Alpha 7 Bravo Delta Golf.
Victor Alpha 7 Bravo Delta Golf. Hey, Brian, how you doing?
Hi, Chuck. Not doing too bad. Of course, I missed the eclipse. Mind you, I couldn't even have seen it if it was clear skies. Hi.
Yeah, okay, my friend. Well, it's very nice to hear you. I haven't talked to you for quite a while, so I hope you're doing well.
Doing okay. You're 5x6, Chuck. No traffic
here. All right, thanks, Brian. We'll talk to you soon. Are there any more stations, Vancouver Island, anywhere?
Victor Echo 7, Quebec, Papa.
Victor Echo 7, Quebec, Papa. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. No traffic today from Duncan.
Yeah, good signal from Duncan this afternoon. Propagation's not so bad for 40. The Aurora Net still calling stations anywhere, Vancouver Island. Victor Echo 6 Alpha Bravo Papa, is that correct? No, I don't hear him. Are there any more stations anywhere? Vancouver Island, Aurora Net. V6 Sierra Charlie Lima, would you like to try that and then give it to Brent, see if he has any luck, and then pass to Brian, and then we're almost getting to the end.
Roger that, Chuck. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for check-ins anywhere on Vancouver Island, up to Haida Gwaii. Vancouver Island to Haida Gwaii for the Aurora Net. Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra, Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Over to you, Brent.
Okay, thanks for that, Steve. Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra, relay with your Aurora Net. We're looking for later miss check-ins, Vancouver Island to Haida Gwaii. One more time from this station. Later miss check-ins, anywhere on Vancouver Island to Haida Gwaii. Victor Echo 6, X-ray, over to the Ears of Champion, or the Champion of Ears. Which one is it, Brian?
Fortunately, I'm not in Champion. I'm about 13 miles west of it. Allah be praised. Thanks for that, Brent. VE6XX for net control. Aurora Net, we're looking for any stations we may have overlooked or we now wish to check in on Vancouver Island, Victoria to Haida Gwaii. VA6, Charlie Hotel Kilo, it's all yours, Chuck V6XX.
All right, thank you very much for that, Brian. Are there any stations later missed anywhere in British Columbia?
Victor Echo 7, Uniform India Hotel.
Victor Echo 7, Uniform India Hotel, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No traffic from Vernon.
And no traffic from Vernon, thank you. Are there any more? This is Victor Alpha 6 Charlie Hotel Kilo, net control today for the Aurora Net. I'm calling stations later missed anywhere in British Columbia.
Victor Echo 7, Charlie Alpha.
Victor Echo 7, Charlie Alpha, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck and Net, 5-5 into Terrace. No traffic, thank you.
And thank you for taking time to check in. The afternoon Aurora Net is calling stations later missed anywhere in British Columbia.
Victor Alpha 7.
Victor Echo 7, Delta X-ray.
Victor Echo 7, Delta X-ray, good afternoon.
Yeah, no traffic from the peculiar little town of Royston. Hope everybody's doing well.
We are. Thank you for checking in from the peculiar little town of Royston. There was another station that unacknowledged. Please call again.
Victor Alpha 7, Sierra Papa.
Victor Alpha 7, Sierra Papa. Thank you for your patience. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. I have no traffic for the net. Thank you. That's free.
And no traffic for the net is good. I'm going to open this up anywhere, any stations anywhere for the Aurora Net. BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, or East.
Victor Echo 6, Alpha Lima Charlie.
Victor Echo 6, Delta Lima Charlie. Good afternoon.
Alpha Lima Charlie.
Alpha Lima Charlie. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chuck. Hi to all. No traffic. Thank you.
And thank you. A little light on that last transmission, but we've got you there. We're looking for, after the Aurora Net is calling stations anywhere in the provinces, anywhere that later missed any direction.
Victor Echo 6 Golf Kilowatt.
Victor Echo 6 Golf Kilowatt, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. A little noisy, Dan, but we made it here at the end. No traffic from Calgary.
Yeah, the noise levels come up a little bit. Thank you for checking in from Calgary with no traffic. Aurora Net calling stations later missed anywhere to check in.
You had VE7 Bravo Golf Papa, I believe.
Victor Echo 7 Bravo Golf Papa, are you there?
No traffic for the Aurora Net. No traffic watching the Blue Jays opener.
There we go. We got you with no traffic. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's see. VE5 Bravo Mike Sierra. General call anywhere. Pass it around, and if by the end of that there's nobody, we'll call it for the day.
Okay, we'll do, Chuck. Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra relay with the Aurora Net. We're looking for later missed check-ins, anyone in any direction.
Victor Alpha 7 Mike Juliet November.
Victor Alpha 7 Mike Juliet November, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you and the net. We are QRU 7-3 from Vernon.
And 7-3 to you too, Murray. Thanks for taking the time to check. Any other later missed check-ins, any direction for the Aurora Net? Light one, Victor Echo 7, something Golf Echo. Come again?
I believe it was VE6 Alpha Golf Echo Denny in the hat.
Oh, Roger. Okay. I thought I heard him before. Victor Echo 6 Alpha Golf Echo. Good afternoon, Denny. Anything for the net today? Okay, I heard the no traffic. Thanks for taking the time to check. One more time for my station, the Aurora Net is looking for later missed check-ins. Anyone, anywhere.
And you had a mobile.
Oh, okay. The mobile station, try again.
VE6 Echo Romeo mobile, any traffic? Yeah, the mobile that checked and wasn't acknowledged, go again? He's probably gone into a low spot there someplace, low RFically, that is. Carry on.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, I found the opposite. If I went into the low spots, it's improved. On the hills, it sucks. Anyway, the Aurora Net is looking for later missed check-ins, anyone in any direction.
Victor Alpha 6 Echo Foxtrot Hotel.
Victor Alpha 6 Echo Fox Hotel, good afternoon.
Afternoon, no traffic from Canada, just lots of sunshine.
Okay, thanks for that, Ed. Great signal as usual. One more try from my station, later missed check-ins, anyone, anywhere for the Aurora Net.
Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Charlie.
Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Charlie was in there. Good afternoon, Albert.
Hey, good afternoon. It's Joe here in Vernon with no traffic. Over.
Okay, Joe, sorry about that. No traffic, and there was a light station underneath them. Go again.
Go ahead, Todd.
Could have been me. It could have been me. Anyway, Victor Echo 7 Golf Bravo Oscar. Working on the antenna tuner, so therefore I'm just at the 100 watts here. Victor Echo 7 Golf Bravo Oscar.
Okay, thanks, Todd. Got you in the log. Take care and don't stick your fingers where you shouldn't. Victor Echo 6 Charlie Lima, later missed anywhere. Victor Echo 5 Bravo Mike Sierra.
Victor Echo 5 Bravo Mike Sierra. Victor Echo 6 Sierra Charlie Lima. Thanks, Brent. Victor Echo 6 Sierra Charlie Lima. Relay for the Aurora Net. Looking for check-ins anywhere, any direction. Victor Echo 7 Romeo Alpha Kilo. Victor Echo 5 Delta Alpha Kilo. Go ahead.
Thanks for checking me in late. It's Victor Alpha 5 Delta Alpha Kilo, and good afternoon to everybody on the 73.
Roger that. Thanks very much for checking in. There was another station there, very light. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 7 Romeo Papa X-ray.
Victor Echo 7 Romeo Papa X-ray. Go ahead.
Roger, roger. Thanks for picking me up. I have no traffic to the net this afternoon. 7-3.
Roger the no traffic. Thanks for checking in. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, looking for later mist anywhere, any direction. Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, Victor Echo 8 Kilo Golf, no traffic in Yellowknife.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I couldn't hear him at all. Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima, relay for the afternoon Aurora Net. Looking for check-ins anywhere, any direction. Not hearing anything. Victor Echo 6XX, Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Over to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Steve. V6XX for Net Control, Aurora Net. We're looking for any final later missed check-ins, any direction, anywhere. Victor Echo 6, Delta Alpha Victor. I think your name is Dave. Any traffic? QRU and QRT from Grand Prairie. Thanks for checking. Who is the station not acknowledged?
Victor Alpha 7 Alpha Hotel Kilo, just saying hello, Brian.
And hello back to you, Alex. Got a good signal in here today. You're about a 7 in southern Alberta. Thanks for that. The Alberta Public Service Net. The Aurora Net is looking for any further later missed check-ins, any direction, anywhere.
Hey, Brian, VE7DX.
VE7DX. Good afternoon, Don.
No, it's Perry, the 7 Delta X-ray in Royston. Just thought I'd say a quick hi. I've already checked in, but wanted to say hi to you personally. Cheers, my friend.
Oh, cheers. Sorry about the confusion on the call. The other guy is VE7, I believe. Okay, thanks for that. And I suppose all is well in beautiful downtown Royston?
All is well. A little wet today. I guess the eclipse gave us a heavy air mass of rain. Over?
No doubt. No doubt. Well, good to hear you, Perry. And I'll make one more call here. V6XX for the Aurora Net. We're looking for any further later missed check-ins, any direction, anywhere.
Victor Echo 7, Echo Delta Zulu.
Victor Echo 7, Echo Delta Zulu. Big signal, anything for us?
Good afternoon, Brian. Nice to hear your melodious tones there, and I hope things are well with you. No traffic from Prince Rupert.
Everything's finer than frog here. Please remind me of your first name. I'm thinking it's Ron. Is it Ron?
Roger, roger.
Okay, it's you get to be an old guy in your 80s, you know, and you're carrying 400 or 500 call signs and personal names and locations. I know you'll find this difficult to believe, but I occasionally make a mistake.
Well, you're doing real well, Brian. Your memory's definitely better than mine. 73, you have a good afternoon.
Okay, thanks for checking. Any further later missed check-ins? Any direction, anywhere? Aurora Net. Nothing heard. VA7 Charlie Hotel Kilo. It's back to you. I'll think of your name here in a moment. Back to you, Chuck.
Very good. There's some days, Brian, I can't spit the names out even if they were written on a board in front of me. All right, this is Victor Alpha 6 Charlie Hotel Kilo. Are there any stations anywhere later missed before we close down for this afternoon?
Victor Echo 3, Oscar Echo.
Victor Echo 3, Oscar Echo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm not coconut here. Heading here.
And it's raining there in your part of Ontario. Thank you very much for taking time to check in.
He's an Atikokan in northwestern Ontario.
Yeah, that's quite a haul. Okay, are there any more stations before we shut down here for the afternoon or for the Aurora Net?
Chuck, I think I heard a CW in there. Did Brian hear it?
Yes, loud and clear, but I wasn't sure whether it was somebody bumped the key or not. Do we have a CW station? Apparently not. Back to you, Chuck.
Yeah, I heard that tone too. I thought that was a key bump. All right, well, I'm going to call it for this afternoon here. I'm being called for dinner. I'm a little over time. This concludes the Aurora Net for today. 133 check-ins and an hour and 25 minutes. Also, a big thanks always to the relay stations and those who checked in. Anybody has any questions, you can get a hold of Todd, Victor Echo 7 GBO at TELUS.net, and he can help you out if you need it. And let's see, tomorrow, Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra, Brent in Saskatchewan will be your net control station. This is Victor Alpha 6 Charlie Hotel Kilo, closing the Aurora Net at 026 hours UTC and returning this frequency to general amateur radio use. Thank you, everybody, and thank you, the relay stations.
Good net, Chuck.
Thanks, Brent. Thanks, Steve and Brian.
You had a double there, a perfect double, both Steve and Brian was good net. Chuck, and it was good net, except we were too short at 135.
Oh, 135. I missed 2, did I?
You did.
Oh, I bet you that's when the power went out.
Yeah, it was.
All right, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. I'll give you maybe a call on the landline tomorrow.
Sounds good. Victor Echo 5, Bravo Mike Sierra, QRT.
And Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Hotel Kilo is also QRT. Brian, thank you very much. And Steve also, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, 732 all till next time.
Victor Echo 6XX. Anyway, Brian, have a good night. I'm going to go make dinner for the wife.
Okay, well, you do that. And I'm going back into my lab in here. I have an HF transceiver on the bench in there that has an interesting problem. What I'm seeing is electronically impossible. And as an old senior master sergeant in the U.S. Air Force told me when I was working up on the dew line many decades ago, he says, Brian, he said, when you see the impossible, you're overlooking something. He was correct. And this thing here, I looked at it and I said, what? I changed a couple of things, and I looked at it again, and I said, isn't that interesting? That simply cannot happen. All right, let me get the drawings out and study them. So anyway, I'll go in there and peer at the drawings and pretend that I know something about what I'm doing and see if we can't fix this thing. See you later, V6XX.
Yep, that's usually the problem. Hey, they built a bunch of the buildings for the dew line when they revamped it in the 80s, over.
Did you say you built a few of them?
Roger that. I was working for Britco in Langley, and we built a bunch of the buildings for the dew line, the new ones. The first one we sent up there, they were unloading it from the barge, and they dropped it in the truck, over.
Yeah, things like that happen. Well, when I was on the dew line, it was in the early 60s.
Kind of figured it might have been. Anyway, take care, Brian. Have a good night. I'll catch you on the APSN later.
Come over it. And anyway, the radars that we had were very good, but the Brits were not convinced that we had an impervious electronic curtain that would, discover that we had Russian bombers making an ingress into the North American airspace and carrying nuclear weapons. So the Brits had a certain technique that they used, and they sent a single Vulcan bomber from, I'm not quite sure, I think it was the, I'm looking for the name of the particular, I think it was RAF Skipton that it came out of, and anyway, they refueled from a Victor tanker somewhere over the Arctic. They came down across south the Midwest part of North America, and down made their turn towards the southeast, flew directly over Washington, D.C., and then turned on all of their electronic gadgets, and of course it lit up radar screens up the east coast of the U.S., whatever, and pulled up to 50,000 odd feet and made the return to the UK. If you think that didn't rattle a few people.
I imagine it did. Anyway, I think I heard Todd in there. Todd, were you looking for the numbers? I can't hear him now. Anyway, Brian, gotta go. Talk to you later. Have a good night. V6, Sierra Charlie Lima, clear.
Shalom, y'all. V6XX.